We pick up from the last episode where John hands Nikki the relationship contract or the moving in contract, and she's in the car and we see her talking to Bree, and Bree tells her that there needs to be no understanding of the contract whatsoever, that she's putting her full trust into him by moving in with him. And I agree with that. The whole contract thing is kind of weird, and it makes it seem like, yes, he does not see being long term with her. Everyone's different, but if it were me, I would not be putting up with that. Would you guys put up with that type of relationship if your partner gave you a relationship contract when you moved in that pretty much states that you're a guest there? Nikki's in the hotel room when she calls her mother, and she's explaining to her mom about the contract and everything. And her mom reasons with her and tries to explain to her that this is John's relationship issues from the past bubbling up to their relationship, which is currently happening. So essentially, this is just John's insecurities, but written lawfully into a legal document. Eva Marie is at the performance center, and she is talking about how she was just a valet and that she wants to step up her game. So she kind of emulates and looks up to Natty, and TJ taught Natty, so she wants TJ to teach her, and we see them in the performance center and he is training her when Natty walks in. Natty explains in a confessional how she doesn't like that TJ is training Eva because she was the only woman he ever trained. And she tells us how it was an intimate experience for her and that it helped her grow closer to TJ and to get to where they're at currently. Natty decides to pop by while TJ is training Eva and gets the help of Flandingo to go into another ring and to teach her a few moves and to lock up and stuff, probably hoping to make TJ jealous as she is jealous over Eva Marie. TJ definitely notices and stops what he's doing with Eva Marie to stare at Natty. And once Natty was done, she explains to him that she just came to, get a little workout in and stuff. And we see Fandingo's face, and it is so hilarious because he's got the most awkward, cringe face on. And it just makes me laugh. TJ then gets jealous because Fandingo has no shirt on. And he just pretty much blows off Eva Marie, blows off Natty, and walks right on out of there and heads on home. Eva Marie then marches up to Natty and demands to know what the heck is going on. And Natty pretty much flat out tells her, what if that was me doing that to your man, getting all nice and close, being like, oh, let's do this move now. Eva Marie is pretty much telling Natty that she's being absolutely ridiculous, but Natty is not listening to her reasoning, as she feels that Eva Marie has a reputation around the WWE. Eva Marie thinks she's being crazy, but honestly, I do not think so at all. If that was me and I was Natty, I would feel the exact same way she does. Get your hands off my man, bitch. Especially if it's well known that she has a bad reputation. When Natty gets home, she tells TJ her feelings and pretty much explains how she was a little bit jealous that he was helping Eva Marie. TJ explains to her that Eva Marie asked for his help because she idolized Natty, and he just looked at it as he was helping out a coworker. And this made Natty feel really dumb, that she overreacted, and I get it, I've been there, but at the same time, I guess it's all about lack of communication, and in this case, TJ and Natty didn't really communicate, so jealousy got the best of them. We catch back up with Nikki, and she's still in the hotel, but John calls after giving her some space, and he invites her to dinner so that they can go and talk over the whole contract. John communicates with Nikki and tells her how he supports his mom, his brother, and another brother who has medical issues, and that he'd be damned if anybody were to take that away from him, which is very honorable. I can see why he would be a little bit scared now that he opened up on his part and why he had this contract. I mean, it all makes sense. It was an insecurity thing, but not so much in a way that he just wants to be able to provide for his family and not have some woman come and take that all away, which is totally understandable and totally commendable on his part. He also apologized to Nicole for being selfish and not telling her about the contract before she even decided to pack one box. Once Nicole realizes this, she is forgiving and comes up with her own little silly kind of contract where she says he has to have sex with her every day and that he has to give her 10 to 15 kisses. It was kind of cute how the episode ended off on a happy note like that.